Hare Krishna everyone, welcome back to my channel. So before we get started with reading the first verse for today, I would quickly like to mention that I am reading from this book, which is the Bhagavad Gita as it is. It is by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. I will add links to both the hard copy as well as the soft copy. I highly recommend purchasing this book because the experience of reading from a physical book, underlining what resonates with you and making notes would be truly helpful. So let's begin with the first verse. Dhritarashtra uvacha Dharmashetre Kurukshetre Samaveta Yuyutsavaha Mamaka Pandavaschaiva Kim Kurvata Sanjaya. Dhritarashtra said, O Sanjaya, after my sons and the sons of Pandu assembled in the place of pilgrimage at Kurukshetra, desiring to fight, what did they do? So let's read the purport together to better understand this verse. The word Dharmashetra, a place where religious rituals are performed, is significant because on the battlefield of Kurukshetra, the Supreme Personality of Godhead was present on the side of Arjuna. Dhritarashtra, the father of the Kurus, was highly doubtful about the possibility of his son's ultimate victory. In his doubt, he inquired from his secretary, Sanjaya, what did they do? He was confident that both his sons and the sons of his younger brother Pandu were assembled in that field of Kurukshetra for a determined engagement of the war. Still, his inquiry is significant. He did not want a compromise between the cousins and brothers, and he wanted to be sure of the fate of the sons on the battlefield, because the battle was arranged to be fought at Kurukshetra, which is mentioned elsewhere in the Vedas as a place of worship, even for the denizens of heaven. Dhritarashtra became very fearful about the influence of the holy place on the outcome of the battle. He knew very well that this would influence Arjuna and the sons of Pandu favorably, because by nature they were all virtuous. Sanjaya was a student of Vyasadeva, and therefore, by the mercy of Vyasadeva, Sanjaya was able to envision the battlefield of Kurukshetra even while he was in the room of Dhritarashtra. And so Dhritarashtra asked him about the situation on the battlefield. Both the Pandavas and the sons of Dhritarashtra belonged to the same family. But Dhritarashtra's mind is disclosed herein. He deliberately claimed only his sons as Kurus, and he separated the sons of Pandu from the family heritage. One can thus understand the specific position of Dhritarashtra in his relationship with his nephews, the sons of Pandu. As in the paddy field, the unnecessary plants are taken out. So it is expected from the very beginning of these topics that in the religious field of Kurukshetra, where the father of religion, Lord Sri Krishna, was present, the unwanted plants like Dhritarashtra's son Duryodhana and others would be wiped out, and thoroughly religious people headed by Yudhishthira would be established by the Lord. This is the significance of the words Dharmashetra and Kurukshetra, apart from their historical and Vedic importance. Now I would like to speak to my understanding and interpretation of this verse based off of what we just read. Dharmashetra is our heart, where Lord Sri Krishna resides. And our heart has various impurities in it today, such as anger, grief, lust, envy, fear, and it also resides in it our very soul, which is all pure, happy, and beautiful. And Lord Sri Krishna in our heart would help weed out all the impurities that are present in our heart and help re-establish religion, which is our association with our soul, which resides in the heart. And then moving on to the next bit, which is Mamakaha. Mamakaha means mine. That's something that we all can resonate with. We oftentimes start associating our identity with what we possess and the people that we are related to, and start distinguishing ourselves from others. And when we start doing that, fear starts setting in us. Fear of the future. Because there is somewhere in us, our ego wants to ensure that all that we have amassed up until now stays and rather continues to grow in the future. In a way, the ego wants to win this battle. And so we reach out to intuitive people, just like Dhritarashtra did to Sanjaya, to gather more insights into our future, just to ensure security, that the ego eventually wins the battle. Now, let's continue with the Shloka a day to see who in the end actually wins the battle. If you like my video, please do like, share, comment. Please do comment in terms of your understanding of the verse. Please continue watching my video. Stay tuned for the next Shloka. Hare Krishna.